Okay, so welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is November 21st, 2023. So Thanksgiving is Thursday. I was just making my list of, for those of you that are cooking for the holidays. I hope you have fun with it, right? So, today is Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. Sorry, I'm over here thinking that I could probably start prepping some items tonight, like cooking. But anyways, so before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story, right? So, all right, let's start pulling cards. I still have time. I haven't used this deck in a while. I will use it. Oh, I hope everyone has a great holiday, right? Or at least you try to. However you're choosing to spend it, either by yourself or with family, with friends, neighbors, work. If you can make the best of it, then that's great. You know? So. Resistance, reverse. So you're not fighting anything immediately. You're just not. Resistance, reverse. You're not going against the wind. You're not going against the flow. You're not fighting. You're not forcing. You're just not. And honestly, to be honest with you, with the holiday season and all the errands and running around and traffic and all that stuff, it's a good idea that you're not, right? I feel like also too, I don't know. So during the holiday seasons, there's this energy that is always present. Like, we gotta go, hurry, hurry, hurry. This is gonna run out. We don't have enough time. This is, right? There's always that energy is very prevalent around the holiday seasons every year. And it causes a lot of stress and anxiety. And a lot of the times it's because it's like people are always like trying to rush, trying to go. But I don't feel this coming from you at all. It's kind of like you're just like, all right, it is what it is. Like, you're not forcing anything. You're not rushing around. You're not running around. You're just not. You're not, it's like also good because you're not letting the stress, the chaos, and the anxiety of the holidays get to you. And we're already at the holiday season. November's gonna November's done in like next week. Oh, excuse me. Right, November's over like next week, and then we're in December, and then December we have like what, Christmas, and then there's like what, Three Kings, Hanukkah, New Year's, and then there's like Chinese New Year. There's like a whole bunch of stuff, right? I think Chinese New Year is in like February or March. Anyways, my whole point is that you're just not fighting. You're not fighting. You're not forcing. You're letting things flow. Now, this could have to do with the holiday season, or this could be something a little bit more isolated, right? Like personal. Like, you're not forcing jobs, friendships, relationships, people. A lot of you, you're not even forcing yourself to do, like, if you don't want to be in a place, you're not going to force yourself to be in that environment, right? So that's pretty good. Especially, again, with the holiday season. Like, forcing anything during this holiday season, it's just, it's not a good idea. Because, again, there is that energy that is always prevalent, which is, like, chaotic, anxious, stressed. And you're just like, it's good that you're not fighting. Curiosity reverse. Because you're not adding to it. Curiosity reverse. I feel like there's something that you just don't care. You just don't care to fight. You just don't care to add stress. You just don't care to be all like, oh, I gotta go. Oh my gosh, I just saw 555. Yeah, I've been seeing 555 for like the past 2 weeks. Right? Non-stop. 555. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's 555. Can you tell me what time it is? It's 555. Like, what? This card just flipped out of nowhere. Play reverse. But that's all the way down here. So, you just don't care to fight. You're not in an energy, like, not only do you not care, you're just not fighting. That's your energy. I feel like that's so, it's zen. It's so zen. Like, you're just not asking questions. You're not forcing anything. You're not trying to, like, I don't know. You're just not. Play reverse is on the bottom, though. And it flipped out. And I saw it, so I have to take it. There's 3 people that are not having a good time solely because of the fact that you just don't care and you're not forcing anything. So you've got a group of people that are not having a good time. So, alright, this is really annoying now. So if there's like a group of people that were banking on you fighting, forcing something, trying to figure out why, trying to investigate, trying to delve deep, trying to like why, you're just not doing that. These people are not having a good time. They can't enjoy anything. For a lot of them, it's like they just can't enjoy the holiday season because you just don't care. For some reason, the holiday season really riles people up. It does. It riles people up. And you're just like, okay, well, whatever. I don't really care. Right? And it's not like, it's not like in a lazy or apathetic way, right? Although these people may see you that way. But in reality, it's just that with the already stress and chaos and anxiety prevalent during the seasons, right? The holiday seasons, like, you're just not adding on to it. Like, you're just not trying to be all up, like, running around with your, like, oh my God, what do I do? Oh my God, I gotta get this. Oh my God, I gotta, like, for what? Why? Like, why do you, like, for what? What's the stress for? Like, you can have a good holiday season without the added stress. I feel like a lot of people, they need the stress to have a good holiday season or to make a good holiday story. And that's kind of like what? That's weird. Like, you need stress to make it, to have a good story. I don't know. Anyways, so there's a bunch of people, could be 3 people that are not having a good time because you just don't care. And you're not forcing anything. Wow. All right. Routine reverse. So these people are thrown off track. They're all over the place. There's no consistency with these people. And a lot of it is because it's really you, collective. Because you just don't care. You're not trying to figure out why this happened, why this is the way it is, why things are going the way they are going. You're not forcing anything. You're not fighting anything. You're not trying to figure anything out. You're just letting things flow. You're not questioning anything. And that's really throwing a group of people off. It's throwing them off. They don't know what to do. They're not having a good time. They can't enjoy whatever this is, all because you're just like, okay, so this happened. Right? It is what it is. That's like your energy right now, your mindset. It is what it is. This happened. And they're just like, well, aren't they going to ask why? Aren't they trying to figure out? Aren't they How come they're not trying to force anything? How come, what's like, what do you mean what's going, like, how come they're not trying, you see what I mean? Like that energy right there. That energy, it's like you're putting yourself, they are putting themselves in that energy because you're not forcing anything. And it's throwing them off. Their own energy is throwing them off. Trickery in reverse, yeah, whatever. Look, trickery. Whatever trickery that they were trying to do, it's not working. My phone just went off. I know you're pretty well. Hold on. Anyways, 10:44 by the way, I saw 144. So that's that. Right? Oh, wrath on the bottom. They're angry about that. They're angry because they can't trick you. It's so funny because they want to throw you off, and instead they're being thrown off by their own energy. And they're mad. They're mad about that. It's like nothing that they're doing. It's like, oh, you sold a lost can of cranberries. Okay, whatever. I'll just figure out something out. Oh, I'm not getting this promotion. All right, that's fine. I'll just, that's fine. It is what it is. Oh, you just cut me off in traffic. All right, well, it is what it is. Like, oh, you betrayed me. All right, well, it is what it is. And it's like, you just don't care. I feel like it's not that you just don't care. You're just like not fighting it. Like, it happened. It is what it is. Like, why are you, at this point, it would be like, they're mad because they can't consistently trick you into fighting the past. Ooh, my my throat. That's really what it is. You're not questioning the past. You're not fighting the past. And that's what they want. And you don't, it is what it is. It happened, right? You can't, it is what it is, right? So let's move on. So I feel like, all right, this happened. I'm going to move on, right? I'm not even going to question it, right? If God wanted you to know, then God would tell you. And that's the thing too. Like, these people are just like, well, you're not questioning why. You're not trying to figure out why this happened. You're not trying to figure out why they didn't get you that promotion. You're not trying to find out why they betrayed you. You're not trying to find out, if there are more cans of cranberries. Like, you're not trying to be like, what about the holiday season? Like, and that's the thing. Like, you know everything you need to know because God tells you what you need to know right off the back, right off the rip, right? So if you're not meant to know this right now, then it is what it is. Like, God, if you're supposed to know, God will find a way to tell you. He always does, right? The great divine, the most high, will always find a way to tell you what you need to know. And if this is something that you don't need to know, if this is something, also, that's another thing too. This is not interesting to you. If this is not interesting to you, then you just don't care about it, right? And I feel like that's why it's pissing people off, because it's like, not only are you not asking questions, you're just not fighting it. You just don't care. And it's like, if I'm meant to know, if it's meant to be, then it will be, and I'm meant to know. But obviously, like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not a main issue in my life, because that's not the direction that I'm going in, to be a detective to the situation. Right? Like, I don't know what you want, but I just don't care. And it's really pissing these people off, and it's throwing them off track, and they're not having a good time. And it's just like, I'm sorry, but God is not, this is not, what you want me to pay attention to is not what God wants me to pay attention to. Right? It's just not there for me. I'm sorry, but it's not in the cards. Literally, it's not in the cards. Like, I don't know what you want. Spiritually barren. So these people are trying to trick you. The same people that are trying to trick you are the same people they cannot produce anything. They cannot create anything. These people cannot manifest anything. All right? They have, like, they're spiritually alone. Like, they've been abandoned. It's like, ooh, I just got, like, a huge, like, I don't know, like, my chest just got really, really tired. These people, they're alone. They've been abandoned spiritually. petty woman. Of course, it's always a petty woman, of course, right? So this main petty woman who probably banded up with a bunch of people, a bunch of nobodies, right? She's just stop listening to liars. This card keeps coming out. So this petty woman is a liar. So whoever this petty woman is, she cannot create. She cannot manifest. She's been abandoned, and she's really pissed off at the fact that she cannot trick you. That alone is like throwing her off. Like it's throwing her off that she can't throw you off, and you just don't care. Like I feel like she's not interesting enough for you, and nothing about her is being like you're not being called to go to her. And that also, like, I feel like that pisses her off too, because it's like, not only are you not interesting for me, I'm not, nothing, like, there's crickets. If I look in your direction, there's crickets, right? Versus when you look at someone who you're called to help, you know, it's completely different. But and I feel like that's also pissing this person off, because this person can't get your attention enough to trick you. You just don't care. Are you ever gonna learn your lesson? Yeah, this person, they're just not having a good time in life right now, and they're gonna keep not having a good time in life because they keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it's like this person is just like miserable, but they keep doing the same shit, and it's just like, you know, you can stop being miserable, right? You just have to stop doing what you're doing. But they're gonna keep doing what they're doing, which is why they're still living in that lesson. Are you ever going to learn your lesson? No, they're living in that lesson. It's not like they're at the end of it or at the beginning of it. They're like literally living in that lesson, which is why they cannot create, manifest, grow anything. It's like expecting seeds to grow when you haven't even sowed your land. Your land, like, you gotta take care of the land. You're expecting something, a blessing, but you're not taking care of what you need to take care of. Sagittarius. Yeah, that's you right now. You could be a Sagittarius, or this person could be a Sagittarius, but I feel like for the most part, the reason why you just don't care about this person, these people, this petty woman, and you're not forcing anything with these people, this petty woman, is because you're off learning other things. You're off being spiritual. You're off trying to find deeper meaning and wisdom and understanding and higher learning and spirituality. You're off on your journey. You're on your spiritual journey. 9th house, Sagittarius, yeah. Synthesis of known data. You're trying to figure out the deeper meaning of the things that you already know. Like, this does not interest you. This is nothing. This is like, I don't know, like a meaningless pop quiz, right? I don't know. I feel like that's just you. You're just off trying to stick to your morals, find understanding, wisdom, the deeper meaning of things in life. You're on a journey. You just don't. This is shit you just don't care about. No offense, but like, if you're on your spiritual journey trying to stick to your morals, why would you care about a petty woman, a petty person? It's like they just do shit because it makes them feel better. They don't care who's gonna hurt. Meanwhile, you have morals. You're not gonna do things deliberately to hurt people. And this is another reason why this person is spiritually barren, because they're petty. Like, you can't expect blessings and gifts from the divine if you're out here doing petty things and hurting people and doing what pleases you just because, and then you're getting mad because, like, nobody's paying attention to you, and you can't trick other people, and you can't throw other people off track, but you want blessings from God. You want miracles from God. Watch out for flying monkeys. Yeah, there's 3 of them. There's 3 people here. Look, there's 3 crows in this bird. I meant in this bird. In this card. And the thing is, let me tell you something. Crows are actually highly intelligent birds. Very, very rare, right? But for some reason, I'm getting the sense that these three people, this trio, this group, and specifically this petty woman, right now, they're kind of dumb, right? They may be smart, but the way that they're going about things and the way they're acting, they're acting really dumb right now. Okay? So, stop being dumb. Oh, there's a conversation being had. Go find out why they don't care. So the petty woman was asking one of the other two birds, go find out why they don't care. Go find out what they're doing. Go find out how come they're not paying attention. Go find out what they're doing. It's like you just don't care about this. Whatever this is, you don't care. They want to know why. They want to know why, so that way they can find a way to trick you into caring, so that way they can throw you off, because they're being thrown off by their own ignorance, I guess. Focused on my goals. Committed fraud, no remorse. So you're focused on your goals, and I feel like also the reason why they're so like hung up on you is because their goal is to like use you to continuously commit fraud, and they don't even feel bad about it. It's like they can't use you the way they want to when it comes to their goals, and it's pissing them off. So they're trying to figure out, go find out what they're doing, go find out how come they don't care, go find out where they're going. And it's they can't use you the way they want to use you, and it's pissing them off because you just don't care anymore. So their goal is to use you for their own personal gains, and they can't do that, and it's pissing them off. And you're focused on your goals, which is your spirituality, finding deeper meaning. Like, you're not focused on shit you don't care about. This is something you don't care about. Okay? So these people are just mad because they can't use you for their own personal gain. Your DNA has God's signature. God created you specifically. Yeah. I feel like that's another reason why they're spiritually barren, because they're trying to use magic and spirituality and all that stuff to attack a chosen one. So you already automatically have higher rank, and it's like they're trying to use, I don't know, the spiritual world to, okay, so it's kind of like this. They're trying to think of it like a club, right? You're in the VIP hot section, right? So you've got these bunch of nobodies, and they come in and they're trying to buy up all the VIP seats. But not only are you in the VIP, but it's your bar, your party, your club. It's club for you, made by you, created for you, whatever the case it is. And these people are getting mad because it's like, no, you can't do what you want to do in this club or this bar or this establishment. You can't do what you want to do because it's not yours, and it's not for you. So they're just getting mad because it's kind of like they walked into someone else's place and tried to run it, and they can't. It's weird. So I feel like I'm missing something. You done? Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, so what else? Yeah, I feel like the committed fraud, no remorse. It's really just them using you for their own personal gain. That's whoever this petty woman is, she's like, wow, very petty, very, very petty. I need one more for this section. Listen to God. I literally just said the reason why none of this is working is because you, collective, are listening to God. Like, if God wanted you to be worried about this, first of all, God never wants you to be worried. God will never put you in a situation where you have to be worried, confused, scared. That's not what God does, right? God doesn't, like, make you feel that way. So, I feel like you're listening to God. If God wanted you to know about what this person wants you to know, you would know, right? Like, you don't have to, when it comes with God, you don't ever have to, like, question. You don't have to force. You don't have to, like, you know, and then again, I mean, you're human at the end of the day, but at the same time, like, you just know that you don't ever have to force, be confused, be scared, like, be used. Like, that's another thing, too. It's like, you're listening to God, and these people are, this petty woman, she's, like, pissed off at the fact that you won't, like, you won't listen to her. Like, she can't use you. Like, she can't trick you into listening to her so that way she can use you for her own benefit. Like, that really pisses her off. And the reason why it's not working is because God is telling you, like, this is not, you don't need to pay attention to this. You don't need to, what? This is not, this is not for you. I have to switch the decks. I guess never mind. Five of Pentacles upright. This person feels left out, and it's interesting because we have spiritually barren, and I was literally just saying how this person is like, they've been abandoned spiritually. So not only has this person been abandoned, but they're also, I mean, yeah, they feel like left out in the cold, but there's something else. This person feels like something has been taken away from them because of you. But that's not really that's how they feel. But if you really look at the situation, this person, they're being pulled away from your energy. And they feel like, I feel like this person spent so much time in your energy, using it for their own personal gain. They got, I don't know, like the lines got blurred between whose energy is whose energy. And what really happened is that they got pulled away from your energy. It's like they got yoinked, right? It's like, yoinked, you don't belong here. This is not your energy. But this person feels like whatever that was, it was theirs. And because of you, it got taken away. But what really happened is they got taken out of your energy. They were using it, abusing it, misusing it for a very long time. To the point where they literally, at one point, they literally thought that your energy was their energy. We got the World upright, Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, the cycle has been they cannot do this anymore. They're blocked from your energy. And it's pissing them off with wrath. It's pissing them off. You're listening to God. God basically told you to walk away from this person. All you got to do is just, if you can walk away from them physically, we'll do the rest. Right? That's all you got to do. We'll do the rest. And you did that. You listened to God, right? You're on your spiritual path, and you just don't care to force shit. You just don't care to, like, why is this happening, or why did this, like, because if you're meant to know, you're meant to know, right? Because you're already on your spiritual path, so you're bound to come across what you need to know at some point on your spiritual journey, right? The answers are already there. It's already on your path. You just have to keep going, right? So it's not like you have to backtrack and be like, well, let me go back and let me rewind and see how this happened, or why. You don't have to do that, because it's going to get revealed to you at some point within due time, right? What is it? What's that saying? What happens in the dark comes to the light. No matter what, all truth, it gets revealed, right? It's just, I mean, I guess at this point, it's a matter of when, but it happens nonetheless. And this person, this is what's going on. This person, they're just blocked from using you for their own personal gain. And they feel like it's your fault that they don't have this energy anymore. But I'm telling you, this person was doing too much in your energy to the point where they thought it was their energy. And it's like, it's your fault. I can't create anything. It's your fault. I can't manifest. Actually, I mean, you're not wrong about that, because you were using my energy to create and manifest. So now that I took my energy back, and now that you've been taken out of my energy, of course you can't create and manifest, because you don't have my permission to use my energy. You don't have my permission to be around me. You don't have that permission. They never did. This person is like, they were dragged out. Like, you don't belong here. This is I also feel like, too, this person, whatever they were using your energy for was wickedness. They were using your energy for very wicked things. I mean, this is a petty woman, so you cannot expect anything less or anything more than a petty person. And this person can't use your energy anymore. I feel like what this is talking about is how mad this person is because they can't get you to look at them. They can't use you for their own personal gain. And they think it's your fault. But this person has just confused themselves and from whose energy is whose energy. The lines, they themselves blurred the lines. And it's like, now they're mad at you only because of the fact that they're confused and they don't know what's going on. I feel like that's another thing too. It's like, they're mad because they can't get you to talk to them, because they can't get you to trick them, because they can't get you to tell them what happened. I feel like if anything, it's this person. This person wants to know what happened. This person wants to force things, and they can't. It's one-sided. Alright, let's see what else comes out. I just saw 5404. That's funny. 10 of Swords reverse. So, 10 of Swords reverse on top of the 5 of Pentacles. This person, they're being forced to let something go. Okay, so this is like a little bubble because this petty woman, she was told to release your energy or to release this mindset, to release this anger. I feel like she was told and she's being told, and I also feel like she's being told. This is now. She's being told to let this go. And it's kind of like, not only was she being told this right now, but she was being told this. She wasn't listening. And it's kind of like, if you're not listening, we're going to drag you out. and she wasn't listening. She's still not listening. So that's why right now she's being forcibly dragged out of your energy. It's like, fine, you don't want to come with us calm and willingly, then we'll force you out. Because this is not your energy. This is not your house. You do not belong here. You don't want to come with us, we're going to drag you out. So, 10 of Swords reverse. She's being, yeah, this is talking about, she's being forced to let something go. And I feel like the reason why she's fighting it, because it looks like Alice is fighting the frog. I feel like the reason why she's fighting it is because she knows that if she is forced out of this house, if she is forced out of, she didn't want to go by herself. This petty woman, she didn't want to leave by herself because she knows that if she leaves, she can't do anything on her own. She can't manifest. She can't create. She's going to be abandoned. Nobody wants to help her. The cycle is going to be closed. She's going to be blocked. So I feel like she was trying to hold on for as long as she can. But now she's being forced out and she's trying to fight it. That's why this is coming up. The cycle is closed. This is not happening anymore. But she's mad to the point where she's still trying to fight it. And that's that pettiness, right? She doesn't care how this affects anybody. She doesn't even care how it affects her. She wants what she wants when she wants it. And at this point, in this situation, it's your energy, your attention, your... I don't know. I don't know what... Like, there's an obsession, man, but she's trying to fight it. And a lot of that is because there is a deep fear in this petty woman that once she's out, she's in a desert, in a wasteland, and that's it. That's it. It's so crazy because there's something this woman, there's a lot going on with her, and I hate to say it, but it has nothing to do with you. I wonder. Ten of Pentacles. It fell upright all the way over here. This petty woman could be somebody in your family. And on top of that, these flying monkeys. It's interesting. Like, you're being told to be cautious of them. That's pretty much it. Just be cautious. Be aware. Be aware, all right, that they're around. Be aware. But these flying monkeys are watching you, your home, your comfort, your stability, your finances, your family. These could be people in your family watching you. I feel like you're not... I feel like I talked about this already, but these flying monkeys are watching you be in the Ten of Pentacles. That's the main reason why, like, you're not paying attention to this petty woman. Like, you just don't care. Why would you care when you're taking a nap on your comfy couch? Right? Why would you care to get involved in, like, whatever mess this is, whatever this is? Why would you care to be involved when you could just take a nap instead? Right? Like, be all cozy, warm. Why would you willingly be stressed out? Why would you willingly be in chaotic energy when you could just relax and take a nap and enjoy the cozy Sunday, right? And they're watching that. They're watching how relaxed you are, how unbothered you are, right? With resistance reversed, you're just not forcing anything. You just don't care to force anything. You want to take a nap, you'll take a nap. If you want to go out, you'll go out. If you want to, like, it is what it is. Alright, King of Swords. So you know who this petty woman is. And again, you're smarter than this petty woman because, again, they may be smart, but right now they're just dumb. Or by doing this was like one of the dumbest things that these people could have ever done. But you're smart enough to know what's going on, who these people are, who this person is. And you're very cold to this petty woman. It's like you just don't care. And I, like, in the beginning, in the very, very, very beginning of this video, I talked about how they may see you as apathetic, like you don't care about anything, you don't care about them. And it's like, they're not wrong to think that you don't care about this situation, because you don't. You're busy taking naps. You're busy being relaxed. You're busy enjoying yourself, your time, your comforts, your luxuries. You don't care about giving, like, you're emotionally detached. You're not paying attention to them. So they feel like because you're not paying attention to them, they feel like you don't care about anything. And that's really just like a really bad form of, like, projection, of their own projection. Oh, you don't care about me, so you don't care about anything. You don't care about the world. You don't care about... No. I don't care about you. Please understand that. Okay? There are many things that the collective cares about. You're just not one of them. And because you don't care about these karmics, they want to make it seem like you don't care about anything. But it's just them. You don't care enough to look their way. You don't care enough to pay attention. You don't care enough to, like, indulge in whatever it is that they want you to indulge in. Like, you just don't care. You're smart enough to know better too. And, like, literally God is telling you, listen, this is not, you don't need to pay attention to this. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm just going to look over here. You don't need to look over there. God's like, there's nothing for you to look at over there. That's not where you need to look at, right? God's telling you, look over here. Don't look over there. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. And while you're looking over here, you're just relaxed and enjoying your naps and being at peace and calm. And even during the holiday season, which is, like, so prevalent and, like, with, like, chaotic energy. And these people are just like, see, they don't care about anything because they're not paying attention to us. All right, whatever floats your boat. And God's also telling you, don't look over here because pay attention to this. Don't look over here because what I'm doing over here is I'm pulling these weeds out of your garden for you. These people are the weeds in your garden. They're being forced out of your energy. And God doesn't, you don't need to pay attention to that. Let God work. You don't need to look at that. Right? Let God do, just you enjoy this movie, this hot chocolate, take a nap. Let me pull these people out of your energy. It's kind of like you're inside of your house watching a movie, cozy with hot chocolate. And then there's, like, people fighting outside and arguing and, like, just a bunch of chaos outside. And God's just like, no, stay inside your home, where it's warm and cozy. Just watch your movie, pay attention to that. You don't need to pay attention to what's going on outside. So this is going on outside of your house, metaphorically, or for some of you, it could even be literally. But this is what's going on outside of your house. And all you're doing is God's like, just focus on yourself, your spirituality, what's inside of your home, what's inside of your heart, what's inside of your mind. Just focus on that. Don't focus on what I'm doing out here for you. All right. We got the moon upright on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So, I feel like if these secrets, I feel also this person, they're trying to entice you with secrets. Like, oh, I have secrets, but you have to come over here and then I'll tell you them. And God's like, no. Whatever secrets they have, I will tell you in time, right? Or you already know these, or whatever the case may be. Because I had a dream one time, I think it was like a couple of weeks ago. It was about a woman, and she wanted to get back in my energy by telling me something. But she didn't know that I already knew it, and she told me this thing, and waiting for like my massive reaction, right? And then hoping I would be like, oh my God, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. But I was just like, she told me this thing, and I was just like, hi, baby. She told me this thing, and I was like, oh, yeah, I already know. And it was just like a massive letdown for her because I already knew, right? Because she was using that to like get back in my energy. So this is a reading. I hope it helps. Bye.